I've basically done almost all of them except the latest one and one of the other ones where you're like going to the border. I technically played that, but it wouldn't loads so that I could play the rest.
Cause like I wanna see an ending where Ellie gets to live, but also they get to start rebuilding the world because Joel actually let him take her, but instead of saying, hey, maybe you don't want to kill your only test subject right away. Because I always found that kind of retarded. Like, why would you want to kill your only test subject that is the only one that's immune?
Well, because they needed to make a cure, they needed to make a vaccine.
Yes, but they completely went about it wrong.
Even if they needed, well, it wasn't something that they couldn't avoid.
No, it was.
They needed to use her blood for a vaccine, didn't they?
No, no, they needed to use. What did they study your brain and why it was immune?
I'm not sure if they
She
had
wanted to take a
actual
part of the blood.
doctors, or
Yeah.
at least the doctors that were skilled enough to even.
No, they were because literally, if you pay attention to um like generic paperwork laying around, you can
Ooh,
see how different blood types are affected by the virus and stuff like that.
gotta become Tarzan. Oh,
I would
gotta
just,
really end
I would,
Tarzan.
I would look at, I would like watch a video about it to explain it, cause like I don't, like I'm only going off of my memory, so.
I've played on swings as a kid enough to know that this is an easy jump.
Bro, I remember when I was
I
like a
told you.
kid that it took like a long time for me to trust myself not to get hurt jumping off a damn
When jumping off
swing.
the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a little bit, but I don't think it took me at least way too long.
It took me until like I was like 9 to do it. 9, 10.
Dang. It probably the same for me. Probably at least 9.
But once I learned how to do it, I kept doing it. That shit was fun.
I don't know. I've been always terrified of heights, so I was like absolutely scared of the thought of just jumping off.
Yeah. Me, I'm not really scared of heights. Now, absurd heights? Yes, maybe a little bit, but no. Jumping off a ledge, but supported by a fucking rope, like a bungee cord. I did
Like
that one
like
time, and that shit
bungee
was
jumping
took
basically.
me like a minute. Yeah, basically, but like at a lot less of a distance. A drop.
I don't know. I can't do bungee jumping. There's no way I'd do it.
It took me a little while to do it. I did it. I did it like 3 times, and each time I was a little hesitant. I was literally fighting against my instincts. That shit was
From what
hard.
I can think of this section, I think it's more open world actually, or at least open area.
I'm making my mac and cheese now. It is finally boiled enough to where I can put the noodles in.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Taking all of this. Little workbench. Hold up. Or I want to check them out really quick. That was an effortless clean. Fire rate. Weapon
Don't tell me
spray.
my
I think I'm gonna
Roblox
do
just
weapon
crashed.
spray. Weapon spray would be really helpful in something like this. Upgrade a weapon. Yeah.
Bruh, my Roblox crashed. Are we serious?
I guess that works. How did your Roblox crash?
It's literally frozen. I gotta close out my stream and everything. Wow, 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 wow.